The dowry of the virgins is about 50 shekels of silver. I think 50 shekels is about 575 grams of silver today. And that will sell for about 576 or thereabout dollars. You married the wife for some reasons. The token of virginity was not presented. You went to the elders, the council, to report that my wife is not a virgin when I met her. If your parents cannot produce the token of your virginity, the proof that you got married a virgin, you are going to be stoned to death. This is why if a man sleeps with you, you will quickly come to your parents and report. If there was a token of virginity from the time he slept with you, you will quickly bring it to your parents. And when you bring it to your parents, you must be able to prove that this man slept with me. The man can deny that he slept with you. If the man denied that he slept with you, there was no DNA test or anything to prove that he slept with you, then you will likely be put to death, because it will be assumed that you went about playing a harlot. So, before the man will sleep with you, there must be a measure of agreement that you are going to marry me. If he agrees and I'm able to bring this token to my parents will say, okay, you should marry me, and then the matter is concluded. Meanwhile, the proper scenario where the token of virginity is being acquired is during the marriage rites of the Hebrew. In Jewry, if you find a lady you want to get married to, what you do is you go to the father. You don't necessarily have to approach the lady. Approach the father, tell the father, I love your daughter, I want to marry her. Then you will pay the dowry of the virgins. By paying the dowry of the virgins, the lady is now betrothed to you. The father has collected the dowry of the virgins, and he has agreed that you can marry his daughter. All right? Now, the mere fact that you are betrothed to a man does not mean that you are married. A girl child can be betrothed at the age of 12, for example, at the age of 7, for example, at the age of 13 or 14, for example. When a child is betrothed like that, the husband cannot marry her immediately. Meanwhile, it is already stated that you belong to a man. If you read Matthew chapter 1, the Bible says Mary was betrothed to Joseph, and before they came together, before they were officially married, Mary was found with child. When the angel will speak to Joseph in the night, the angel said, take your wife Mary to be unto you. So even though they are not properly married, because the dowry of the virgins has been settled, the maid can be properly called the wife of the man, but the marriage rites has not been completed. So now the girl will be in her father's house until a time appointed by the father, when he will say that the time has now come that you can now come and marry your wife. So probably when you are 20 or 21 or 25, whatever the age when the father now thinks that you are matured enough to get married, you have been prepared enough, you can now be presented properly to your husband. The father will now call the husband and his friends to come and pick their wife. Now listen, when the man comes, a room is already prepared where the couple will consummate their marriage for the first time. So the first consummation is in the house of the father. So the man will enter into the room to meet his wife. After they have consummated their marriage, it is expected that the hymen is torn and there is a blood stain on the sheet laid on the bed for that purpose. So this sheet is what the husband will bring outside and present to the crowd to prove that my wife has not been a whore. It is presented to the parents of the bride, and now the man and his wife with his friends will now go in a dancing procession to the house of the husband, where what is called the marriage feast will now be properly done. Now, understand that this is the same process of the marriage of the Christians with the Lamb. We have been purchased. Our dowry has been paid. If you are a child of God, you have been bought with a price, fully paid, but not yet redeemed. You are not yet redeemed your entirety, but you are already the bride of Jesus. So there is a time in between when you are saved and when you eventually be with him, when you are expected to show that you will be a chaste virgin to the end.